we're talking about shadow work. I'm Kyra, here to guide and encourage others to have a transformed perspective as we evolve on this journey called life. Today's video is all about shadow work. What is shadow work? How do you do it? And then I'm also going to have some prompts, so stay tuned. Before we get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I post a video, which is weekly. So what is shadow work? I did some researching and some digging, and the best way to put it in words, in my opinion, is shadow work is the process of exploring your inner darkness, your shadow self, working with the unconscious mind to uncover parts of yourself that you have repressed or kept hidden away. Now, those things that you've kept repressed or hidden away could be a variety of things. It's trauma, it's experiences you've had in the past, it's limited beliefs, it's inner childhood wounds that you aren't aware of, or maybe you've kept repressed down. So the list goes on for the many different things that make up what we call inner darkness or shadow self. And we all have this within us. And shadow work just gives you a way to allow this inner darkness to be seen, heard, felt, transformed, and truly healed by just being aware and taking out the time to see what it is within you that maybe you've kept tucked away for a very long time. Shadow work is beneficial because you are really just facing yourself. You're facing these darker aspects within you that maybe you weren't aware of, or maybe you just kept pushed down. And so when you allow yourself to dig deep and really face it head on, you're opening yourself up to see these parts of you, to hear them, to feel them, and to allow them to be healed and transformed. You can step into your true self, your authentic self, once you face all aspects of yourself. Not just the light parts, not just the easier parts or the good parts, but also the darkness, the parts of you that don't always feel the best, that you may not want to face. So how do you do shadow work? Where do you begin? Where do you start? There are multiple different ways that you can approach starting shadow work. And personally, I like to meditate, do yoga, and in my day-to-day life, observe my emotions and my thoughts and question it. And that's a good way to kind of dig deeper into it. And then journaling. Today we're going to focus on journaling. I have some journaling prompts coming soon that I'm going to share. With writing and journaling, I have discovered myself as I am going deeper into this concept and this work for myself. I do like to start off with writing out what's bothering or what my fears are, what's coming up first. So you can take the time to get something to write with and something to write on, and just start listing the things that first come up when you think about fears, when you think about something that's bothering you or something that's been on your mind. Or things that you know that you've been avoiding. Just start off by writing those out in a list. And then from there, I'm learning that an important part of this process of shadow work is always asking why. So this is what I've been doing recently, is picking one of those things, just one thing at a time, and then asking myself why. Why is a very important question to ask yourself during this process, because it allows you to dive deeper and deeper and deeper and pull back those layers. Pull them back, because there's so many layers of inner darkness and things that we don't know about, or things that we have pushed aside and may not be aware of. So why helps you take away those layers bit by bit, until you come to this conclusion or this knowing of where it started, where it began. What is the root cause of this trauma? What is the root cause of this limited belief or this fear? And that helps you reassess things and try things a new way, or just be that space for yourself, be that love and compassion for the starting of it, to allow it to be there, to forgive it, and then move forward when it's best and when it's time. Here are my 7 journaling prompts for beginning shadow work. Number 1, what is currently bothering you and why? Now, I started with this question not too long ago because I've been working on this as well, and the list went on and on and on and on and on. But I figure that I could use it as a reference list. So as you're doing this work, you can always come back to the things that you wrote down that are bothering you, whether they're currently or just in general. And you can start with the question why. That is a great way to begin this process, is starting with why and just, dissecting each thing one at a time. If you do it all at once, it can be very overwhelming to write the whole list down and then go deep into each question all at once. So you can definitely spread it out throughout this process and this learning of, opening up and seeing these deeper aspects, darker aspects of yourself. Number 2, what areas of your life do you feel lost or unsatisfied with? And is there anything you can do to change that? Number 3, when is the last time you felt at peace? This is one of those questions that you're definitely going to have to sit back and kind of reflect on for a moment. Number 4, when is the last time you've done something that you regret, and why did you regret it? Number 5, what emotions do you tend to avoid? Number 6, what is a reoccurring pattern or thought that you need to address but you haven't? And number 7, if you had everything you desired, what would that look like? This is also one of those questions you're going to want to, kind of sit back and close your eyes on and really get into your imagination and your creativity. And before we wrap up this video, I myself am doing a 2-week challenge, and you can join me on this. And I will also be uploading a video with my experience on my own shadow work. So each day I'm going to set aside time and pick a question. Pick a question that'll allow me to dig deeper and see these darker aspects of myself. And I've already started this process. I'm on day 3 today. So if you would like to do this yourself and you're starting off and you're beginning shadow work, go ahead and join me. I will be posting a video of how this 2-week challenge goes, as well as continuing to post content about shadow work, journaling prompts, the experience, and really getting into the authentic part of going within and seeing not only the light parts of ourselves, but also the dark parts of ourselves, because it all works together, and it's really all about finding the balance within and without. Remember, it's not about perfection, but committing to expansion. Don't forget to like, comment below your favorite question, any other prompts and questions that you would like to share, and then also your experience with starting. Share, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I post a video, which is weekly. Just a reminder. And don't forget to have a transformed perspective.